My name is Sadie Sardy, and I work here at the Manitou Wellness Center with Georgia Gochi and Xanthi Alexis, and to talk a little bit about my work and what I do. So the premise of my work in working with clients who are in a state of transformation. So what I do is facilitate transformation in people with their help. The way that I do that is through various modalities, sometimes being massage-oriented, more often being in the polarity therapy modality or chakra balancing. Typically it's some combination of the two. What that looks like is talking with a client, getting to know issues that are up for the client right now, whether it be past issues or current issues. Usually past issues play into current issues, so it's really trying to get a broad understanding of the themes and dynamics that they're working with in their life, specifically where the challenges lie for them. So once that's been established, I have them lay on the table, and through doing energy work, which basically is energy holds on the body, working with the cranium, working with the chakra centers, and working intuitively towards any space in the body that I feel drawn to go, I tap into their energy body to help illuminate for myself in my own reading of the client where the energy dissonance or blockages are held in the body. Once I perceive where those are, I begin to speak with the client to help their awareness go into their own body, and then we sort of bring the whole dynamic out to light. So what happens is that generally there is a blockage that has some sort of message or belief system underlying it. My ability is that I can tap into the energy body and actually perceive what that message or blockage is based in terms of the belief system that underlies it. So I will offer that out to the client, and if it resonates, then we work with that as well to help the client begin to process through the origin of that belief system, where that belief system lives in their body, how it maybe got lodged in their body, and using the body and the energy body to help bring that belief system into a state of a more a workable state. It becomes less abstract, it becomes more localized in the body, which makes it a more tangible thing to work with. And so somebody can consciously begin to unwind or resolve or understand the underlying dynamics behind their behavioral patterns. And so for me, I call that polarity therapy. It's a combination of counseling, it's a combination of energy work, some of it is physical body work, and much of it is about allowing the client to begin to relate to their own sense of innate goodness and empowerment and internal navigation towards health and healing. I deeply believe in our implicit ability to heal ourselves, particularly with assistance of other human beings. I think that's an offering we give to one another. And so the client-therapist relationship itself has the synergistic effect towards healing. And when I can begin to guide a client inward and have them tap into their own navigation system that turns them towards healing and health and wholeness, that's what I call personal empowerment of the client to heal. So I feel like I'm an assistant in that process. And part of what I do also is guided meditation to help bring the client into a way that they can take home and actually begin to meditate through this sort of guided visualization on tapping into that very aspect of their own being, that part of them that knows their own healing, that part of them that is very connected, that works with principles of grace and generosity and connection and clarity and forgiveness and openness and any qualities that will enable them to feel fundamentally like they're in touch with the core of who they are. Because I believe in and of itself, just being in touch with the depth of who you are and finding that place of wholeness and goodness alone facilitates so much healing. And so starting there. So much of my work is a combination of bringing a client into that space within themselves where they're very in touch with their own innate knowingness of how to heal, and putting them on the trajectory towards healing, and then helping to calibrate the energy body in response to that alignment that they are achieving within themselves to support the continued alignment for that client.